Before God delivered Israel from Egypt, God allowed Gentiles to become Israelites.
Here is the exception. Remember, a foreigner can't eat it. A stranger can't eat it. Foreigner means Gentile. Stranger means Gentile. Can't eat it. And I'm going to say Gentile. And when a Gentile shall journey with thee, and will keep the Passover of the Lord, and will keep the Passover of the Lord, meaning he desires to keep it. He wants to keep it. He wants to be a part of it. And when a stranger shall sojourn with you or journey with you and will keep the Passover, this is what he must do. Let all his males be circumcised, and then let him come near and keep it. So it's first telling us that the stranger can't eat it. The foreigner can't eat it. Why? Let's keep reading, because this text is going to really tell us. I don't even have to explain it. You just have to read it for yourself. But once he is circumcised and he comes near and keep it, God says this. Remember, this is the Lord talking to Moses and Aaron. And he says, and God sees him, and he shall be as one that is born in the land. That is adoption. That, that grafting in that we talk about in the New Testament, with the Gentiles being grafted into the Jewish culture, into the family of Israel, the spiritual Jews. They're being grafted in. They're being adopted in. It didn't start in the New Testament. And this is what individuals like Corey Minor, Alan Parr refuse to accept. This said, God says, and they shall be as one, and he shall be as one born in the land. For, here's the answer to that other question I asked, for no uncircumcised person shall eat thereof. No uncircumcised person shall eat thereof. But if he wants to participate, he needs to be circumcised. It's important to keep in mind. This. Because when they say that, again, the teaching is that the law, especially the Sabbath, was only given to Israel. It wasn't given to Gentiles. And because that belief is held, and they say the old covenant requirements didn't apply to Gentiles, therefore the new covenant requirements don't apply to Gentiles regarding the keeping of the Sabbath and the law, right? They wanted this again. They dismiss the law, but then want to hold on to 9 of the commandments, which is backwards thinking, or it's just double-minded thinking. But here's the point. Here's the point I want us to understand. What is circumcision? He said, God is saying, let all his males be circumcised. But understand this. When a man cuts off the foreskin of his penis, it don't grow back. It don't grow back. When a man is circumcised, he cuts off the foreskin of his penis, it don't grow back. So when he does this, he can come and he can keep the Passover according to what the Lord said. But it's not just that one time. It's for the rest of his life. He's circumcised for the rest of his life. But it says that he shall be as one born in the land. But guess what? If God sees him as one born in the land, that Gentile is no longer identified as a Gentile. Shout out to my homeboy at Global Impact. If a man is circumcised, his foreskin on his penis don't grow back. So once God sees him as one that is born in the land, he's no longer a stranger. He's no longer a Gentile. He is an Israelite. Now, this next verse says this. We talk about God making covenants or law requirements with the Gentiles. The next verse says this. One law. And if I look up that word law, it's going to connect to Torah. One law shall be to him that is homeborn. Well, guess what? That stranger that's in the verse above that wants to keep the Passover, that has all his males circumcised, and now he can keep the Passover, and God sees him as a homeborn, one born in the land. He's not identified as a Gentile anymore. So guess what? One law shall be to him that is homeborn. Guess who's considered homeborn? That man that used to be a Gentile. His foreskin on his penis ain't growing back. But there were individuals, strangers, Gentiles that were journeying with the children of Israel that did not get circumcised. Guess what? The law required them as well. One law shall be to him that is homeborn, and unto the stranger that sojourneth among you.
Click the YouTube channel link for more Bible truth.
Now, this